Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Goalies Are I'm here with Shika Gadzhiev, and he plays for the Muskegon Lumberjacks, and they're on their way to the Clark Cup final this weekend. The series starts on Friday, but I have to ask you one thing first.
Yeah,
Shika, finish the sentence. Goalies are.
the best position in hockey.
I love to hear that, and I couldn't agree more. Just as a fan watching the game, I'm gonna be honest, I've never played as a goalie myself,
You
but
should.
one day I want to. Like that's my goal is I'm gonna get out there for sure. Um,
Okay.
but how did you get your start? I've heard a story about you skating in a mall rink, but
Yeah,
can I hear it from you?
yeah. I was really young, and I was doing a lot of sports when I was younger. Like I was swimmer. I was doing judo with my brother. So yeah, I was doing a lot of sports, soccer, floorball. So there was a lot of motion about me. But one day we were with my family and we were walking like in a mall, and I saw this little small ring like inside of the mall. So and I was like, I really want to try it, and I really liked it, like because it's a good idea, like to put a hockey ring like ice
Oh
in the.
yeah.
So I went one time on a ice skating, and I tried to like stand on the ice, like being first time on skate. So it was like pretty tough. It was pretty tough first time, but there was a lot of like there was amazing peoples around me. So this unknown peoples helped me out to improve my skating, to learn how to skate, so they teach me how to skate. And it was an amazing moment that they were helping me out, because of them, maybe, yeah, because of them I'm here now. So that's how I really like learn how to skate, just like going to that mall, try on the skates. First day hard, second day hard. I was trying practicing every day, and that's how I learned how to skate. And after I started skating, I was like, I saw these hockey players every day on this mall ring, and I was like, I really like the gear, I really like the puck, I really like the stick, like I really want to try it. So I went on a hockey practice. First time ever, it was really tough. I didn't know what to do with the puck. It was tough, but I started really liking it. So and after that, like in my school, when I was, what is it, elementary school, I think so. So my school were doing like this skating with a school or something like that. I don't know, kids on the skates. I don't remember how it was called, but yeah, my mom put me on this hobby thing. So I really wanted to do it. And every Wednesday and every Friday we were going to like hockey rink in Slovakia, and I was starting to like improve myself. I really started liking it more. So after that, I went to my first hockey club, like went on a like preparation with a team, and yeah, I really liked it. Like it was amazing, and I really, in that moment, I was like, I want to be a hockey player, and I really want to play hockey. Like this, is so much fun. This is, I'm enjoying it. So that's how it actually starts, with little steps with my skates in the mall on a hockey ring.
I love that. The first time I skated was in a mall rink too, so I
Really?
can relate. Yeah, it was my first time, and I think I saw the ice, and I like told my parents, I was like, I really want to go do
Yeah.
that. And I lived in California, so like there wasn't a lot of ice rinks.
Yeah.
So anytime we went to the mall, I was like, let's go skate. And my parents were like, we can't do that every time we come here. But I just loved being out there. It was so much fun. But I have to ask now, how did you go from skating and wanting to play hockey to wanting to be a goalie?
So that was pretty funny story that everyone was a player, and we didn't always have like goalies on our practices when I was like really young. So I was watching a lot of hockey videos, hockey games, and when I was really young, I always like went with my friends and went with my dad and his friends on the hockey games in Slovakia and Bratislava. And there's this team, Hatsaslav Bratislava, and they had a pro team. For a little kid, it was amazing experience to go on a game like that. That show that people's like the fans around me, everyone cheering, and the hockey, like when they score a goal, like everything was amazing. And I saw like goalies. I saw every time like goalies like making this unbelievable saves, like making this this I I was just losing my words when I was always like seeing this goalies like how they can how they're not scared to like let just shoot the pucks at them. And I wanted to try it. So every time when I had practice, I was in my player gear, like hockey gear, and I went into the net like with the player gear. So I went into the net, and I like, always coaches were like, "But you're a player going to like go to play offensively," and I was like, I always wanted to be in the net because I watched this pro goalies to play, and I really like it. And when I was growing up, like a little bit, I was watching the videos of Dominik Hasek. How wow, he was one of the best goalies I ever seen, and he's my big idol in this hockey industry. Like he made some saves with everyone think like it's gonna be goal. He made this huge saves, incredible saves, like what shouldn't be goal. So that's what I saw. And after one practice, my coach told me they bring me a gear, goalie gear, and they were like, Shika, you have this gear, put it on, go into the net, and if you're gonna save 5 out of the 6, you can be a goalie. So I saved 8 out of the 10. Like it was no, it was like 6 or 5 out of the 10 shootouts. I saved 8 out of 10, and that's how my journey of goalie starts.
Oh, that's fantastic. You knew what you wanted to do too.
Yeah, exactly. I
What
knew
was the feeling like though when you put the gear on for the first time and it was like actual goalie gear?
it was like it was tough. The movement was really tough, and I felt like I was like I didn't know if it's that easy because I thought it's easier when I was watching these pro goalies because they were doing amazing. But when I put the gear on, it was a little bit tougher. But I still wanted that. It was fun for me, and I still wanted to do that. Like I didn't care the shots going at me. I just wanted to stop them.
I also have to ask, did you have to like learn how to like be more flexible and kind of stretch more?
Oh yeah, of course.
Were you prepared for that? Like, did you know like if I'm gonna be a goalie, this is what I'm gonna have to do, or was it like, oh, this isn't just like natural?
No, I knew because I saw a lot of videos about like goalies, and I tried to improve myself almost all the time. So there was this. I was trying to like improve myself, so I watched some YouTube videos like how to be a better goalie and all this stuff. So they were always like mobility, like flexibility, like you always have to do this stuff. So when I was younger, my dad always supported me and pushed me toward it to be like more flexible. And when we had the practice, like in a gym, our goalie coaches, when I was starting to be like more, how does it say, more like mature, like
Mhm.
coaches start being like, "Hey Shika," or "Hey goalies, you have to be more flexible." So on the practice, we were doing like acrobatic stuff and also the flexibility stuff. So we were doing every day, probably after practice, mobility to like improve improve your stretches and be like more flexible in the net. So yeah, my parents helped me out with this. I want to be flexible, and my coaches, goalie coaches, they helped me a lot because we had almost two times, 3 times a week this in the gym. So we had like a lot of time to stretch and do this acrobatic stuff.
How is it now? Are you just kind of in the rhythm where you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna stretch, I'm gonna be fine.
Like, of course, but yeah, you have to always like, even if you're at home, like just stretch a little bit, just be like, don't forget it, because even if you go like one day without stretching, the next day, like from you're not stretching Sunday and then you go Monday, you feel like I'm a little bit tight. So yeah, you have to like stretch every day, even if it's for 5 minutes, even if you're like watching TV or watching NHL now playoffs. I'm stretching sometimes, so
Yeah.
the stretching is big part of a goalie success.
I have to ask also, your parents, were they like on board with you wanting to be a goalie from the start? Because I know some parents are like, no, you should try being a skater. Like go score goals. Like don't be a goalie yet. Like just wait. Or were they just like, yeah, this is what you want to do. Cool.
Exactly. My parents was like, if this is what you want to do, of course we're gonna support you and just enjoy it. So yeah, that was the same thing. They bring the gear, they give it to my parents. My parents like, hey Shika, come here. So it was right after, right in the middle of the practice. They called me up like, hey Shika, you have a gear here, put it on.
You
So and
never look back.
no, I never looked back. But sometimes I went out on ice and like shoot like a player. But yeah, I still want to be a goalie, and I'm never gonna change it.
Okay, so I feel like everyone always knows like the two big things like that most fans see with goalies is like they're waiting for a goalie goal or they're waiting for a goalie fight. Are either of those two things something you think about like during games or you're just like, there's an empty net, I could go do it, or like, you know what if I just go out to the middle of the ice?
I'm not gonna lie. I always think about it when there's open net. I even tried like few weeks ago, like probably like 2 weeks ago. I tried against Youngstown. So I tried it, but I missed the net. And yeah, I always if I'm gonna have a chance, like unfortunately I don't remember that I would have a chance in regular season there would be open net and I would try to score. But right after the playoff starts, I saw a lot of opportunities to like when there was a pulled goalie and open net, and I went behind the net and tried to stop the puck, and the puck just jumped over my stick. So yeah, unfortunately, I didn't stop it, but I tried against Youngstown Phantoms. I tried to score, but I missed. I missed the net. It was really wide.
I
So
mean, you have a couple more opportunities still.
exactly,
There's a few more games.
maybe now in the finals, but
Yeah.
just if my coach would hear that, he would be really mad. So I'm gonna try.
Okay, we'll keep it a secret. It's fine. They don't no one needs to know.
I love to make happy, like I love to make fans happy, like but not like with fighting and all this stuff, but like the way I play and
Yeah.
the way they see me play. So that's probably more important thing for a goalie to be like saving pucks, not scoring them. But yeah, if this is gonna happen, yeah,
Yeah.
like yeah, try it. Every goalie should try it if they're gonna have a chance, but not like 4-3 score and then they're gonna shoot it and they're gonna get scored on. No, of course, when there's gonna be like 5-0, of course, try it. But if it's gonna hurt your team, never do it. Never do it.
Okay. I also have to ask, what goalie, because you said like you liked the gear and like how it looked and everything. Is
Mhm.
there a goalie that you think has the best style where like you see their gear and you're just like, it always looks good?
I think my teammate Steven Peck, he has really beautiful gear, and I think from NHL goalies, I would say like the style of playing and style of the gear, I would say probably Vasilevsky from Tampa Bay or Sergei Bobrovsky from Florida. Those are my idols, like how they're playing, how their style. So I love everything. But yeah, Steven Peck from Muskegon Lumberjacks, my teammate, he has amazing setup too.
I mean, that's a great trio. I mean, you got Peck, Vasilevsky, and Bobrovsky. Like that's it right there.
Exactly.
I love it. But also on the topic of gear, I feel like you have a really impressive jersey collection behind you.
Oh yeah, I do. This is my billet house, billet family basement, and yeah, he loves to collect the NHL jerseys, and his favorite team is actually Colorado Avalanche.
I couldn't tell.
Exactly, me neither. So like, unfortunately, they lost now. Is the who
Yeah, that was a rough game. It was,
was was it the Dallas Stars? I think so.
yeah,
So, so yeah, he was a little bit sad, but there's nothing we can do. They still
it's
have an
okay.
yeah,
Next year, next year, they can come back.
yeah, exactly. But yeah,
Don't tell anyone I said that though. I'm not an Avs fan, so
oh, you know,
it's
okay.
okay. Um, but okay, I also want to just talk about like on a game day, what does
Mhm.
that look like from you? Like from the morning to like the end of the game, how do you kind of go throughout the day?
I always have to sleep. Like I always try to like sleep as best I can. So it's every time about like I have to sleep for sure like 9 hours. So I'm gonna start from the sleeping point. So I have to sleep around like 9 hours. Woke up, brush my teeth, of course, go and have some like little snack before I practice, and then we're going to the ring. We have dynamic warm up, We have meetings, of course, with the coaches, and then I'm like just a little bit like to prepare myself to get like a little bit more focus. I have this. You have like balls where you're like
Mhm.
throwing, like juggling, and like this little focusing thing with your eyes. I have a lot of things right before a game. I just prepare myself, like tape my stick, all this stuff. But when we're going home, I eat, of course. I have a lunch with a team or with my family, with my billet family. I have like routine this day. I'm going to sleep. Always like hour or 45 minutes of sleep, like little nap. Then I woke up, shower, breathing practice, breathing session. Then going to ring, tape my like make sure my stick is taped well. Prepare my gear, go on a warm up, play some like Brazil with the ball, like with the boys, the teammates. And then I'm going just to prepare myself, like make a warm up. That's how my day looks like
Okay.
usually.
Do you have anything that like I mean even with like taping your stick maybe where it's like it has to be exactly how I want it or it's bad.
Always, it has to be white tape and wax.
Perfect. I feel like that makes sense. That also just is like a comfort where it's like you know and you can trust it and you're like this feels good. It's safe.
Yeah, if you like doing it for a really long time, like I tape my stick so many times, but you get used to it and you just like kind of feel like this is what I just always do. Sometimes you want to change something, like something small, so you change maybe your tape job, or I don't know, maybe you're gonna change the part of the gear. For me it's a blocker, for guys maybe a stick. So you sometimes want this change, but if you get used to something, you don't want to change it. You want to be like, yeah, still be composure to it, and like still keep the same thing on your stick, on your knob, on your
Yeah. Maybe
jersey.
change it during the summer so that
What?
you can maybe change it during the summer so you have time
Yeah,
to get used to
maybe.
it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Okay, I have to ask, do you have a favorite like memory from this season, just kind of up until now? I mean, you might have a new favorite memory in a couple weeks, but for right now.
For right now, probably for me, it's probably every day to spend time to be here, to be this amazing group of people surround me, to be part of this team, to be around the boys, like the teammates, be around the staff, and be every day like just happy and be like really glad and really be proud to have this opportunity to be here. So probably for me, it's every day just to being here in Muskegon and play for Muskegon Lumberjacks and to practice, and every day is for me a joy. So that's how I would say. Like I don't know if I still have yet. I think I'm gonna have, and I really believe in it that in a few weeks I will have it, the best memory. But for now, it's being every day with the boys, be with the teammates, be around them, be at the rink. That's probably the best thing I could have now.
And what's it like to just play in front of those fans out there in Muskegon and just kind of be out there for all the home games?
It's one of the best things. Like our crowd, our ring, it's everything is together amazing. Our fans are one of the best, I would say. So I never met better, probably, or I think I do. Like these fans are amazing. I can't even say anything bad about them. They're amazing. They're helping us. They're supporting us. They always there. I always try to like make my fans happy, like sign their jersey, sign the stick, or sign something, the shirt. Like always these little things, and then they're giving us this support, like right back. Like if you're good to them, they're gonna give it to you back. They're gonna cheer for your goal. Like wow, when we score a goal, everyone's standing. It's amazing feeling. When I save the puck, everyone's cheering for me. So yeah, this little support and from the fans, from the people who's in the stands, it's just unbelievable moment for you. And that's one big part. to win the Clark Cup for them too.
I have to ask, like, what do you think that atmosphere is gonna be like? Like those crowds for these last few games, like, what is that energy going to bring for you guys?
Like, I can't even describe it. I think I can't even describe it. Like, it's just, of course, we're doing it for each other, for teammate. We're doing it for us, but of course, we're doing this for them too. And I it's just we want to do it. We want to, and we feel like we gonna do it. I believe in it. So I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like just to be just to win it. Just go and win it for us, for them, doing our best.
Okay. I love that, but I have to kind of like pull it back a little bit because I have to ask,
Yeah.
who do you think scores the first goal for Muskegon?
I would say there's wow. This is a tough question. We have wow. We have very good amount of players who is like by skillful way, like their skill is amazing. They know how to put the puck behind the line, like to know how to score. And we have a lot of like guys who can do it. So I don't have just one guess, but if everything I can say, it's our captain,
If you have to pick three guys, it's gonna be one of these three. Who do you think?
Ivan Rapkin, Tynan Lawrence, ah, Vaclav Nestrashil, and I have to David Deputy too. This
Okay,
it's hard. I
I
think
believe all four of those absolutely could do it. I mean, you know what? Maybe they all four score.
yeah.
Like just
I
in a
hope I hope I hope every one of them gonna score in every game. That's what I really hope, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like every guy in our team knows how to score. They want to score, so their mentality about scoring, I would ever like. I always agree. Like they're the best guys what I could be playing with, and the best guys in front of me. I really believe in them in every chance. So I feel like every Galanic too, Jack Galanic too, amazing player. He knows how to score. He knows how to shoot. So all these players, they know how to score a goal, how to put the puck behind the net.
All right, I've just got three more questions for you. First one
Course,
is, what's the best advice that someone's given you, either in hockey, in life, or like specifically for being a goalie?
do everything 100%. Like that, you're never gonna be like, oh, I didn't do this 100% because every day is guaranteed. Everything what you can guarantee is just that day. So every day you have to do the thing like what you want to do, what you have to do, and be like disciplined. Do every day what you have to do that day. Everything what you have to do that one day, specific day, Monday, Tuesday, because you never know what's gonna be next day. You never know what's gonna be tomorrow. You have to always have to be in presence, never future, never past. Always be in the presence. And I have like I watch a lot of like motivational stuff. Like for example, from Ronaldo, he's one of the best, probably the best soccer player in the world.
Anywhere, yeah.
Yeah, and his mentality. I love his mentality. I love Kobe Bryant's mentality. So like these players, they were dominating. They were not like I'm gonna practice to win. They were practicing to dominate, and winning was in their blood. So they were practicing to win every game, not just win 2, 3 games. They were practicing and preparing themselves to win. Like the winning is of already like just yeah, we're going into weekend. Yeah, we're going to win. Just like that's probably one of the biggest thing like for me that I watch this mentality podcasts and these videos about like how they're practicing, how they're preparing themselves mentally for these games and for the practices, and every one of them, every one of the guy, the player, the athlete who is in these big leagues, probably every player have something to say, and I'm just what I just can say is just to be in the presence and always work on yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. And that confidence too, that comes with it, where you're secure,
Yeah.
and you're just confident in everything you're doing. But yeah. Sorry, that was incredible. That was inspirational to me.
Thank
Um,
you.
okay, next to last is, what's the best part about being a goalie?
Best part about being a goalie is to give your chance, to give your team a chance to win. Sometimes your team not doing well, like I don't want to say like not doing well. Sometimes it's just
You're
not
not
going
getting
well.
bounces, it's not going your way.
Puck bounces, anything could happen. So, and goalies are here. Goalies are in the net because they want to give their team a chance, a hope, a belief. When anything can happen, anything's gonna happen. They're gonna believe you. Like, hey Shika, hey Stephen Pegg, you're gonna stop this, guys. You got this. It's hard time for us now. We can settle in their zone. Something. They have more shots on us. They believe in us that we're gonna stop this puck. And for me, it's just to save pucks. For me, it's just to save pucks and everyone keep everyone happy that I saved the puck and to win the game. Sometimes you have to steal this game. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do that all the time to steal the game. But that's what I'm saying. I have incredible decor in front of me. I have incredible offensive lines in front of me. So they're doing incredible job. But if something's not gonna go our way, I'm gonna try to do my best to like help them out in every game.
Hey, see, you keep saying these incredible things. Like, I'm ready to run through a wall for you. Like, I'm fired up. And now I feel really silly because this last question is going to be just completely off the wall, has nothing to do with any of this. Um,
Okay.
but I ask it of every player, and it's kind of my favorite thing. It's very different. But if you were a fruit, what fruit would you be, and why?
What animal? Okay. Fruit. Wow.
Yeah, see, it went from like you were saying such amazing things, and now I'm like I threw it off, and it's just
No,
all
it's
the way
okay.
on the other side now.
Let's ask you what would you be? What would you be?
So I have an answer for this. I'm never gonna ask a question I don't have an answer for.
Oh, you
I
don't
would
have
I would be a cherry
cherry?
because I can be by myself, but
Mm-hmm.
usually they come in two. And so like I like having someone else where it's like I'm not just like alone.
Yeah, yeah,
And then they can either be like really sweet or they can be kind of like sour and tart, where it's
yeah,
like, I don't know that I want this right now.
yeah,
And I'm like, I feel like I can be both ways, and it's maybe not a good thing, but I have an answer.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow. Probably pineapple. I don't know.
Okay.
It's exotic. It's really tasteful. It's really sweet. So maybe probably that.
I like it. That's a good answer. I like when guys say pineapple because it's always for a different reason. Like everyone says something for a different reason, and it's like it all makes sense.
Yeah, I would try probably every fruit because every fruit is good for you. So I don't know. It's actually a tough question.
That's why I like asking it because also now you're gonna be thinking about it for like the next day. You're gonna just be like,
Yeah,
what the heck?
unfortunately, I'm gonna think about it. What should I say?
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me today. It's been really fun, and this was just a great episode. And I feel like out of all the goalies I've talked to, I think you're the most excited for goalies, just like being around, and I love that. That's the energy that I was like hoping that this series would be.
Yeah, thank you very much. I enjoy it as well. Like really, I really enjoy it. So this is amazing. It was so nice to meet you. It was amazing that like I could talk about this. I really appreciate this that you invited me for this. Thank you very much.